Okay, we are live. Fambulem, I bring warm greetings to now from the TNN TV Media Empire. My name is Prince Emil Koma, and this is the TNN podcast. Today, na the 10th of September, 2025. And as usual, we continue to talk about issues that we're paramount, we're very central, to we nation as a whole. This panel, I can speak for them, in briefly today, which is I have interacted with them for a period of time. And we don't interact with person for a period of time. All side can get for understand, not wholesomely, but to some respect, what in person know, what in person sabi, what in person think, and what they like. So now, so friendship itself can form for let it last for a good period of time. Because you form friendship with some people, both sides understand what can annoy the other, and for keep the friendship, other people like can try for avoid waiting, go sort of crack the friendship and just try for do things which is compatible, acceptable to both sides. The point I'm trying to make here today is it's a deep one, and this is what I propose here today. You might want to call it controversial, but very central to the very conversation in the future of our country. Because after all, a political party then I run with country, and for our own country, and most countries for that matter, it's a duopoly. And what I mean by this, now two-party system. You can get other parties that are the fringes, but these are fringe parties. But the main one them now in the country now SLPP and APC. So it's either or. That's what it is. But the core of the conversation here today, pro, con, depending on how you stand, and waiting we go attempt for do naya today. And the opinion I can suggest that it diverse. Although there are many things that we go agree on, because the three of us believe in country first. We believe in country first. This definitely I can speak in behalf of the panel. And when they come, then go, you speak to that. But the question here where we lay, the premise here today is the All People's Congress seems to be besieged. It seems to have people who are hurting the very values, if we can agree on that, because it's still questionable. But the principles, it is written, most of it is written, that other people are sort of compromising. You get many aggrieved people. Some of them aggrieve, the thing that will make them aggrieve is serious. There is a basis to it. It's substantive. There's no if and but about that. I think the argument that will be made here today, the back and forth, will be how do they address this grief or aggrievement we then get towards them party. Because you are absolutely right for being critical about your political party. This is essential and it's enshrined in most constitutions that yes, you can be critical if you're not happy. It's how you go about the criticism. And what we have seen for the last 7 years, specifically when they talk about the All People's Congress, and probably we will mention some names tonight because we intend for remove the gloves and box without the gloves. In other words, we want to get to the bottom of this issue. Is some people, they're so upset to a point where the criticism within they offer, not to the detriment of their own party. So in other words, you get people who are predetermined that if the issue is not resolved, if the way how they want for let the party go, if you not go that way, then the party obviously not go get them support and then go do everything for undermine the party. They say such people do exist within the APC, and we will attempt for lay the evidence here tonight. And when then they inside the party, they say that even though you get right for being critical of your party, but the way about you go about criticizing your party in itself is a problem. We also go attempt for say to people that political parties themselves get obligations. So for example, when I get bylaws, rules, or whichever way when I want to call them, when I don't agree on their rules, then you get for understand, say you get for abide by them. And like my good friend Imran go say, you cannot change the rules in the middle of the game, because if you do, there is a sinister intention, for disadvantage others, and they won't take them lightly. But we still say, even though you might be an aggrieved party, the way you go about for criticize your party, which you're entitled to. You can't do them at the detriment of the party to another side whose determination is to undermine your party and make your party non-existent. I think this is where the boundary lies. With me here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I get a panel where una kind of familiar with. There's no strange, here to una. I'm panel number one. And in fact, this is not in show. This is Imran T's buffer, if I can just, kind of say that. But it give me the honor, for just go ahead and, introduce the program. But there will be interchanges. This is how we decide for do a much more like a conversation, agreement, disagreement, pros and cons. And with we get with young brother, we probably they still try for adjusting set. We will join when Gabriel Ishmael Jallo. Imran, once more, welcome to the program. I mean, you don't need introduction. You're a permanent fixture on our social media. You have a huge voice and followers, give or take, on social media. I want to welcome you again to your own platform, your Imran T's buffer. And I sure say you want to begin with that you greeting, which is becoming very, you know what I mean? And I will leave that to you. I think you catch me griefed.
Yeah, we say kaka. Probably no second no is scoring the tone. Fambule mina cabo, plenty kusha china. And from the point of view of the great Limba nation of which I don't naturalize. Yeah, when they say I want Monday. We Limba man say Monday. Nice statement. We deep. We did try for know if Salon get Monday. And I return this. And I like the topic today where we can talk about. So now the word that Fambole.
Yeah, thank you very much, Imran. And we other brother we there with we also get a featured a program on this platform. It's none other but Gabriel Ishmael Jallo. We get a cutting edge program as well called Sober Talk. When I don't see him, I think he don't do episode 2. This guy is going to be a hit. Trust me, I can tell you that because he gets what it takes. You know, people like we smell the rat and you talk about it. But for Gabriel, for those who don't know you yet on this platform, because you still try to establish your credential, will you just introduce yourself, please? Yeah.
Well, Mina Gabriel is my Jallo, Mina Imran T Bobo. And yeah, Mina
right.
one of the brand team Bobo then made the Ghana. And I always want for let we talk about the only constituency who gets that Nasalu. And I come for, as you see the cap and the t-shirts, I come for attend a program where I represent an organization. I have to escape with them for come engage this program because these are issues where we know to politicians. We didn't have the middle. So anytime we get this opportunity to talk to people, we do them with impunity. We know the means reward them. We go straight to the point. So join here today for we able talk to people, especially about this very, very sensational and burning subject. Once again, Gabriel Ishmael Jallo and tell all thank you there for we do justice to this topic.
Thank you very much, Gabriel. Thank you very much, Imran. And let me go forward. And just before I go forward quickly, I want to address something way little bit personal, we're not really necessary, but sometimes where people like you need clarification on anything and they, even though you clarify them privately, but sometimes they just don't get the drift. There are one or two people that we can concern about with numbers, not in a good way. Yeah. But I want to tell Fambul and say this platform, now one of the platform, we don't broke the record in terms of live viewers. As we speak, I am yet to hear a platform. I believe say he exists, but I'm yet to be told. But we don't get now this platform many a times. Over 4,000 live viewers, and we get our evidence in our archive. More than 4,000 live viewers, and for 3,000, 2,000, 1,000, we've had that many a times. Yeah. We need to get the numbers in there again because we reverse and we don't become many in the space, but we intend for bring the numbers in there back and we know so we get the potential too. So some of you watch with the live stream now 3 different channels. So you're not going able to foresee the numbers as a whole. Because who say you they watch, wait till you see they like Facebook page. My Facebook page does have a problem because my vast majority of followers and then on my Facebook page, but then they get the notification any longer, so they're not able to follow. So you go see 5-10 viewers then day, but that's not the number of viewership. Like where I see don't so mean at the admin of the program. So at the see, for example, we don't get 50 viewers them. Now the 3 places them also with the stream. And we probably could have had more if we had started the program on time, but this is what it is. The likelihood for that it increase, but all of them things they matter. And I'm just saying this to them good friends, them we're concerned about the numbers, we can want turn into something else. This is how it works. So not to USA you watch them. You go to watch on my Facebook page, you probably they see only 10 live viewers. On the YouTube page, if you go there now, you go see say we get something like 29 to 30 viewers. Hopefully that number they go increase. But we need for move on, and I hope say this address the issue because I wouldn't be talking about this anymore. I don't show evidence many a times. I still get the evidence then 4,000 live viewers, 3,000 live viewers. You show me a platform, here with 10 live viewers in there, including the core one and a free tongue. They are rare if it ever happen, but I'm waiting for those evidence. Then and now is here to stay, and there's nothing that can be done. We are established. The legacy is sealed. Thank you very much. Gabriel, I want to take this to you. The premise of we subject matter here today, we don't lost Gabriel. Okay, we get for forgive Gabriel. Gabriel leave Ghana, and just like Salone, then Seth can get them back and forth with the internet provider and service. So you're going to come in and out. So rather than Gabriel, I'll take this straight to Imran. The premise of we question here today or we program, now people them where they hurt the APC, they belong to the APC. Some of them we know, some of them allegedly, but the one them where we know belong to the APC. For some reason, Imran, they sort of they throw APC under the bus. Now we say they've caught, if I can use another word of yours, you're like a trigger. Then get something where they trigger, they action them, but the action, how they carry them out, is then questionable because whilst you can talk and because you upset and etc., but you're not going to aid your enemy for destroy Usai you come out, where we don't see with some people, and this is not the issue here today. And then the background of it all is like some people or the people the way they do this, APC does not seem to have the spine, for suspend them or expel them. So we say, Imran A, if this does happen, and I'm sure you and man are capable of making the case, on all sides. So if this nothing way they happen, and the way how they can go about, for explain the grievance and the actions the way that they take, will undermine the basis of their own party. Why make you think, say, APC, not they expel, not suspend such people?
Fambule Unakabo again. The subject we talk about today, obviously, the host don't give una a cap. They say the APC is currently facing a perplexing situation. They say many member them, then they act against the very principle in which the organization itself for team up. Well, now, the word perplex, perplexing, perplex. Now we examine them. That's puzzled. Yeah. Are we really puzzled about them people there and behavior? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think we are puzzled in any way or form. And likewise, we are not baffled, because the word perplexing means you are baffled. Something mystifying, something shocking. Them people there in behavior, it's not shocking. For 64 years, we don't see them. They don't recycle this behavior. The reason being, we first and foremost get for assess them people there, their characters. To start with, they are not politicians, they are hustlers. They are there for what they can get. You see, when somebody they hustle, it a change in need, it a change in position based on what's in need. So now people that were not principled. It's about what they can get. But now we look at this parable. They say the same rain when they make bitter leaf bitter, and then they make sugarcane sweet. And
yeah,
that rain way messing, they pray not for calm. Now that same rain, now farmer they pray for like calm. So what thing they try for talk? The world where we did, there are no negative, there are no positive. It's based on the situation in which you did. And how you act in that situation, and they show you true pedigree. Now, how can you be a member of a party in which you get certain perimeters them what you get for work within? When it not suit you, you're ready for burn the house down. It's like, for instance, you then at your room, you get mosquito in the room. Because of 1 gram mosquito, you go set your house on fire.
exactly.
You go set your house on fire. Yes. You are disgruntled because some things, and because the way when they behave to themselves, it's not principled. It is not acceptable. They're not show empathy. They're not show love towards themselves. You know, it's like they don't get a team spirit at all. They don't work as a team. They feel like kangaroo, all man get young bag before them. So in that situation, where you they join because of certain principles where una agreeable to. To start with, if the party not a function how you expect them, you get the right to leave. Because you get people and self and citizens can talk for say, I don't come here, I don't go yonder. There's nothing wrong with that.
Brilliant point.
If you get a party, you believe in the principles and what the party stand for. If the party they move away from that within there, you go warn them about it. You go complain about it. But if they not seem for the take notice, you can resign and left. But the pattern what we don't see now is one way. It saddens me, and it saddens a lot of people. Then people like the moral standpoint is so bad that they don't care how they hurt the population. But you then a party, you don't benefit from that party. You get people that will believe in you in that party. The leadership do you something. Then get complaint procedures. You not follow them complaint procedure, then you act totally out of the principles in which the party stand. Then the party self not get the guts for scrutinize you and discipline you accordingly. Why? Because they get one love for Peter, they get one love for Coco. Fairness no day, team spirits no day. Then you find out for say everybody they do as they wish. You know, it's a very sad situation. Then now we get a party where neither here nor there. What to make the party turn so? It's so simple. Now the fact say the quality of people them within na politics in we country no meet criteria. Most of them people there, they are not politicians, and I go challenge anybody about that. They are hustlers. They go there for full them pocket. Because where you are a public servant, you are there to serve the very people that want the hurt. If an escroma do you bad, challenge an escroma. Take an escroma to court. Deal with that issue there between you and that individual. You not go try because you dey inside a boat. Mr. Coma slap me. I take pickaxe, I bust the boat. The very boat where they carry go across the river.
Yeah.
Because this is the behavior of the people in the show. And that's really saddens me. For now, I will just left and there.
Thank you very much, Imran. And we take this straight to Gabriel. So, Gabriel, obviously, you've seen the flyer, you've seen the topic, the subject matter, and I think that's something where you're very au fait with, and I believe you get some very strong view on this. The idea here, Gabriel, just like Imran Minisi, yes, you belong to a political party, and before you sign up, we have to understand this. This is very important, that there are rules of engagement, bylaws, where you subscribe to, where you agree to. But it's a two-way thing as well. The political party also get responsibility for live up to the things them way he say. So in other words, like the account, you get for be accountable, and they should say this is proof. We make 2 million, the 2 million in a bank, this is it. In the middle of the game, you can't change the game, but if you want to change the game, you get for put them back to the people. But so many a times now in country, we've seen many things that happen. But specifically in this case, APC, and I say this again with the emphasis, APC, don't they see people them? We don't become so aggrieved to a point where then take their own party and throw under the bus and side with people who you might call metaphorically, like enemies. Yeah. How can you side with the enemies? What's your view, Mr. Jallo?
Yes, I think this is not a burden for political science students then they study in Afrobi College or any partner the world about Sierra Leone politics. First of all, what thing can pin me about with politicians then the magnitude of irresponsibility with this politician and the exhibits now they pin me more. And because them politician here then so empty, then lack the moral fortitude for stand on their own. And that politician here, now the party, now it make them who they are. Now the first problem none of us will get with the whole scenario. The Sierra Leone politician, especially this APC and SLPP, now the party, now it bring them to prominence. So if that party when at the vehicle and the wings will make we sabi you today, whatever the problem na the party gets internal mechanism structures where they run the party. And this politician then, they know they misbehave more than a government who. The problem I face with the politician here is that when they're in a government, like for instance, one out in London now, you remember March 2003, Clear Shot and Robin Cook, because Tony Blair and Bush desecrated Resolution 1441, which was meant to disarm Saddam and Iraq, but not to overthrow the government. They withdrew. The government was in power. Clear Shot went independent, and he remained in time. Na government, he went na parliament, he went as an independent. Julius Malema was expelled. Julius Malema showed in clouds. He formed the Economic Freedom Party, and that party became the third force in South Africa. But when you come to Sierra Leone politicians, then when they come on a power, they can look like Sokiba. They can first of all, they can go. So because of this, now make it a pain me. What it be say? I don't know whether they join them party if they don't understand say the party get values. Just imagine a country will get one party, the Communist Party, the Communist People Party in China. See how they expel the former defense minister and the former foreign minister because the party get standard. But we are politicians, they will not get. We lost like for Alpha Khan now. If Alpha Khan,
I said we were going to call names, and we don't begin with the calling of names, which is
yeah.
good.
If
Keep
Alpha
it up, brother.
Khan, if Alpha Khan no say he get that clouds, do you let it run as an MP bar? Let go form your own political party. Besides, after we all in lie, he go label it to SLPP.
Okay, I think okay, he's frozen.
Yeah, brother.
Okay, he's
don't come back.
They don't get nothing. They're so empty that, and now the party will bring them to prominence. Now the party that they now end. My problem with them, the party go only bad when the party not in a power. Whose kind type politics when they want to teach the future leaders of Sierra Leone?
Absolutely.
Who's kind? And Naimek, I've been tell a friend of mine, I said, Nagana, Kwesi Prat, the two big journalist. When
yes, one of the biggest journalists in Ghana, Kwesi Pratt.
When Professor Mill win,
yeah.
as soon as Professor Mills win the election, it made Kwesi Pratt the ambassador in Cuba. He said, no, me a journalist. When Kufuor win, he brought Kweku Baku. So if Sylvia Blyden no say, if for able,
number 2.
if for able go, if me no say a popular, if for remain a journalist, but just imagine Sylvia Blyden, for Sylvia Blyden in sake, a position was crafted for her. Special executive director, an exclamation office. After it dropped in pen, it is today, Sylvia Blyden. Everything wrong about APC. If you oppose Fatima before the ink dry, go on Facebook page. She become an unofficial spokesperson for the de facto Prime Minister of Sierra Leone. Can you imagine that? Sylvia, this is a journalist that Sierra Leone respected. This lady, when we been in Morovia, when they were bringing in Morovia, anytime where awareness newspaper come now, so we want to read Sylvia Blyden in newspaper. But how Sylvia Blyden, a Creole man, and you know to sister to Yvonne, to sister to Claudius Femicole, to sister to Lara Taylor, today in a sister to Fatima Bio. What is this? Sylvia Blyden, imagine Sylvia Blyden, all in Creole sister, they're not to sister today. Sylvia Blyden manufacture sisterhood with Fatima Bio when Fatima Bio in power. And Sylvia Blyden say he want to be president. I've been hearing her. Mama form you party balosi. Form party. But they oppose APC. You they oppose APC. You say you're an APC member. Just imagine for the past 7 years, since that lady was arrested and released after a manufactured that sisterhood with Fatima, that lady has never said anything positive about APC, but he is still APC member. What type of politics?
Yeah, good, very good point there. And then you just don't raise the bar of this conversation here tonight because you've mentioned 2 names. And the case where you make, I see Imran, he must the catch, but Imran, do you wait for me because now you next. But we just want to outline a few things where the brother say, and he is spot on. But let me deal with resolution 1441 for them one they will not understand. This was the United Nations resolution where sanctioned Saddam Hussein and asked the Allied forces, you know, the West, basically, for disarm Saddam Hussein. Yeah? That's what they asked for. It wasn't an overthrow or regime change, but suddenly it became a kind of a regime change. The brother also talked about Kwesi Pratt, when a huge journalist in Ghana. I followed him, you know, for a while. Yeah, and he's well respected in Ghana, by the way, and he's been around for quite a while. But he put in journalism before allegiance to party or mortal man individual. So we get for understanding professionality than they. But above all, the brother mentioned 2 names. Alpha Khan, where I go like for let Imran deal with, and then Dr. Sylvia Blyden. And the case is made. It's so straightforward. Dr. Sylvia Blyden had an issue with Fatima Bio a couple of years ago. Okay? I mean, she disrespected, the facts here are, it disrespected the first lady. To a point where the thing became so toxic, the feud became so toxic that the first lady be need for act with her husband. And they were right. Just how they execute them was the problem. Because you could, if you don't take and can't go to court and what have you, instead they use raw brute force for sure Sylvia saying that they get power. They arrest them, then jail them, and keep them there as long as them they want. It sounds like a CIA, KGB, MI6 story. So from the time when this woman come out, it sounds like say it go through some debriefing. Now from that point now, just like Ishmael they say, she's always been a defendant, a de facto speaker. This is a matter of fact, not to speculation, not to whatever we want to call them, because it's out there. Okay, that's what she does. Much more to the chagrin of her party. And Ishmael also make a great point. If you're popular, go form your party. But we know say Sylvia is ambitious. I know this. We've had discussions. I used to talk with Sylvia. We used to get few exchanges and what have you. I liked her then because I thought she was prominent. But I don't lost that stardust a long, long time ago, and I can say this. And probably as we speak now, she's watching this program. I know her. I understand the psychology a little bit. Okay? But these are just the facts. Yeah, oh, yeah, these are just the facts. And she can't argue about that.
For me,
and
it don't block me on Facebook. It don't block me.
Yeah, of course she does. She does that. As long as you hit. And you know, to Mami cause she cost, which surprised me, and I tell her many a times. If you read The Art of War by Sun Tzu, you get for keep you energy, you get for reserve your energy, you get for be strategic about them. Which means that if you defeat war, not to any side, who side 3 bullets come out, you want to attend today and your resources are restricted. You get for look for strategy. But anyway, one thing I not ever say, I will say it here tonight. Because Gabriel intimates that. So, it won't be president. She said that to me. Yeah, you get that intention there. But of course, she's lost it and did not get constituency. So what he do? He go to the east of Sierra Leone, then Kailaun them, and change the name to Finland. These were all political strategies the way he used. But let's not be petty about this. Let's move on. So Imran, what I want to take to you is, we don't agree, say, some of these people can get necessary grievances because the party hurt them. But just like Gabriel said, there are mechanisms within the party who say you can air your grievance. You not go to the enemy, you allow the enemy for go arm you, for can't help for destroy the side where you come out, or as Englishman say, throw your own side under the bus, and then the other side survive. Imran, what much on this, but because I know you can't wait. I watch your lips, you can't wait.
Well, what I go say now, Pajalo right. It's very correct. Because you see, what's missing now we political class now conviction. Conviction politics not in Sierra Leone. What's in a conviction? Now somebody will get a firm held belief or opinion. And their opinion and they and belief, you ready for stand for them. You ready for fight for them. And at the essence, that's where they bring people and come inside a political party. The party gets an ideology, it gets a belief where you share. And you can deal with people with similar values. For me, una develop policies them and sell them to the population for letting win elections. Well, now, what's now with problem? Now this sugar and politics where they go on. All man they look for some side for go leak hand. This is not politics. Now politics, a big guy. So what's in the happen? Now monkey mentality. Any man go take we get rep man gonna did the claim. Then he forget say the middle of this other man go take last year. And mango not just they happen. Now one man go take it happen now every man go take and it gets season. They cannot wait. Why? Because they never went into politics for transform the society in which then they or for serve people and then go for serve themselves. This is the whole thing. Somebody like Sylvia Blyden, you know how we come inside politics now, blackmail, take inside politics. But before he come inside APC, his parents and be APC, but he be more affiliated with SLPP. He be very close with Bakaba and Padembi and how you call this other man, the former Vice President Bello, I guess. You know? Yeah. So it be very close with them. So people when inside APC, people they wonder what's going on. Then at one time, it be very close with the RUF.
Absolutely. Before the RUF, she was also close with who was before the RUF? Yeah, Johnny Paul.
Johnny Paul, yes.
On the table. I talk with diplomats and what have you. So she's always coordinating inside that power, you know, the way they go call people. Yeah, this is true.
Now sugar and politics.
Before I get the evidence.
Yeah. Now sugar and politics, then NEPA. You know, there is this parable where talk was say, you better not get calendar, but you know when 40 days. Then when they are in a vulture there, any sow then kill cow, then they do. As they eat the cow, also they go up back in the air. They look outside and kill other cow again for better and descend. You know, Once they get this kind of habit here, once they get this kind of mentality, and the people in back not get the fortitude for able to hold them people there accountable. Because to start with, this thing when they happen, we can't get two sets of people them. You got the active participants, them, they get the passive one them. The passive one them, now we all, because quite a lot of Salon man is, even what we can Mr. Jallo can you then would they take with time for try for deal with their issues there. Then they either peg we to one party or they say we don't take money. But then when they condemn, you can turn back and ask them, what's in your own contribution for help make your country a better place? All they go do is now for condemn Gabriel, now for condemn Imranti, for condemn Mr. Kamar. But let's put certain things into perspective. Somebody like Sylvia Blyden, somebody like Alpha Khan, somebody like Victor Fo, all these guys had issues where make them disgruntled.
Yeah.
If you disgruntled, you join a party, like for instance, APC na be Social Democratic Party. They don't go change them in this new constitution. Now they don't make them national. They say, waiting. They don't change the principle in which the party they team up. They say a constructive nationalism now. Who did they consult? Who did they talk to? Then talk to the people there? They didn't. They say now a constructive nationalism. What's in that mean? What the heck that means?
Okay.
You got the Social Democratic Party. Well, the thing way bad about this whole thing, you get the Social Democratic Party where it starts from the Labour Congress. Now union people them. Shekina be a union man. C.A. Comparative na be a union man. Even Esa Kroma na be the leader of drivers union.
Oh yeah,
These
absolutely, Iman.
Mm-hmm.
And Imran, we go come to this, but before I go back to Gabriel, Fambulem, I think say we don't establish, that grievances can take place, and some of them grievances they are legitimate, but now the way how some of these people express them. But some of them are very hypocritical and very selfish. The party make them, the party give them all that they need, but I'm still yet. And Gabriel make a very good point. These people are only critical, which shows that there's no principle. Only when they're outside of government. When they are in government, no, there's no criticism at all. They only enjoy the beef, the crumbs when they fall at the table or on top of the table. But once they leave government, then they begin to play that double-sided game. And to me, this does not augur well at all. It doesn't go down well at all as a senior politician or things like that, because you get obligation to the people. You can't be playing a two-sided game just about your survival. And this is the point. But Imran, before I ask you for Rob Motspan this quickly, I just want to say
that's something I be one for inject inside within me, brother talk about.
Just a quick one. Imran, not lose your thought.
All
just all and the way I want to ask Fambulem is una continue for make una contributions to the platform in terms of messages them and etc. I promise una there will be time for them. As usual, we platform is interactive. Their messages and there we go show them. Some might be questions, some might be sentiments expressed, some might be something that you may need for let we address. We will. So I think say we get about 16 to 20 questions now or sentiments expressed. We'll not continue for send them because at some point we will highlight them. Yes, Imran.
What's in our for talking now? This behavior is not unique to APC. Now it's Sierra Leonean behavior. They make a talk for say, whose kind of people in the country they produce? Because look at a man called Dr. Banya. He be the SLPP, Ika APC. He benefited so much from APC. That man almost every ministry inside APC. He even acted as a vice president. Where APC got as a life support machine. Now in lead SLPP for go register SLPP. He forgets completely. Say if he wants then a party where he don't serve it don't help for use for poil the country.
Okay, Imran, we get it. Yeah, and I think say you point very, very clear and unique. In other words, this not an APC problem. It's a national problem.
It's a national problem
to all sides. And
yes.
towards the end of this program, hopefully, we will try and see whether we're able to talk about, so how can we change this narrative? Because yes, it's both, na all party. So it's just a national issue. Gabriel, many points made there, very critical indeed. And you dare call names. So let me say if they are call names. Of course, I don't speak a few about them. But let me go to Alpha Khan, for example. And probably we can add Dr. Sylvia Blyden to it again, and then Victor Four. And these are the prominent ones, and there are a few prominent ones. The clarity about Alpha Khan is in don't go because it
IB Cabo, not let IB Cabo be here.
IB Cabo, yes. Okay. Yansane. But while some of them still stay within the party, others like Alpha Khan don't make them clear say it don't go. But what I want to let you do, I want to let you play a mind game with the people and tell them, what do you think about Alpha Khan? First of all, appear or in case where they try for make is that he's aggrieved. Even with the former boss, where a champion. I mean, the videos are there. That a champion army sing songs about army, like army, do this, he not be the apprentice, and he want to be the main driver. But I forget that there were 28 or 27 of them. But it take grudge. And now he's so resentful towards the former boss. What do you think is the driver of this, Gabriel?
Yeah, you see, first of all, you see, what in really making confused about when you come on salon politics, we can then a salon, we say, would admire, because anytime you open salon television, most of them, they talk about Ghana. Then they talk about
Ghanaian politics, that's true.
Yes, talk about Ghanaian politics. But what is Ghanaian politics? When the Ghanaian NDC or NPP votes in a team, when they believe, say, this team, they get 1 year for run the party. Now, them don't get the responsibility for run the party. It doesn't matter if you don't become a former president. Now they run the party, and when they run the party in rules and regulation they in the hand. So if you get problem with anything within the party get mechanism. Mm-hmm. So now, for instance, now Ghana, there is a lady called Ajuasafo who was just the deputy majority leader for the NPP. She was aggrieved, and she called a radio station and say one thing once or twice. The party call her, and the party tell her and say, "We see you on television twice. We don't want to see you on television again. Return to the party internal mechanism and complain. If we see you anytime near again the radio for talk with party matter, we'll dismiss you at the party." That's not NPP. NDC, Koku Anidowo was the deputy general secretary of the NDC. He was the communication director of President Mills. He went and started saying things 2 times and said, what you are saying can be related to anti-party activities. Before he do on the 3rd time, the party not only dismiss him, then give 72 hours for report all party property. That is what they call political party. The party not to you get up.
Gabriel, yeah. I think again once you make it, you make a critical point, and this now will be come to next. Will be not for don't address all the issues then, but since you don't preempt that side of things, which we get. Before I come back to Imran, my question to you go be, with that thing and the way you espouse the way a political party supposed to do, and it appears to me, I might be wrong, I stand to be corrected, that there are so many people who are undermining or not following party activity and the way I go about them, or people the way you can charge with anti-party activities who are doing things that are directly undermining your party. And you are saying like in places like Ghana or away from Ghana, if you go Rwanda, if you go Mozambique and other places, then we can cite people away undermine their own party are immediately expelled or suspended using party rules. But in
Yes,
our own country, the question is, yeah.
Okay.
The question is, Gabriel, the question is, why is
Congress
it
as a party? Sir Prince, the All People's Party, All People Congress as a party, rejected the Bintumani 3 gathering. They say we know they take part by Bintumani 3 gathering. We as
so this is not the collective political elite. Now they say so, not so green, red, or whatever.
No, the APC party believes that what transpire in a parliament, denying them of the majority, impose a speaker to them. You know, gonna go call a Bintumani 3 conference for reconciliation.
Okay, so hang on right there, Gabriel. Again, you raise quite a critical point there. You see, so many things don't happen at the Second Republic. You know, that we tend to forget some of these issues which are critical to the way we usai with this now and going forward. But I want to take that conversation there directly from you and bring and come to Imran, Bintumani 3. There was a protest. The people that say, Marabio say, they want to go make peace. You know, say Bintumani don't become this, you know, this ark, this golden dove, who said they go talk about peace. But after it don't foul people inside parliament, where APC say no, the issue will make a pause, Gabriel, who brought up a good point, is for begin for show. You know, there's something about the snail, the young of a snail, before it begin develop in shell. It's called a slug. Where it waka, it left a trail. So you can able for Falaram, who side begin from point A till they go to point Z. You're able for Falaram because it left a trail. The point I'm trying to make is people like Alpha Khan, that this betrayal don't start a long time ago in terms of Bintumani 3. That on Inyon, if we can recall, it decides say, in the go on Inyon, because na national duty. A man, a senior member of the All People's Congress, who are now aggrieved, who now they say, well, we will boycott this process in decide for go on Inyon. And he get the audacity, he get the call, he get the balls, you know, for come and tell the Salon people and say, well, I'm going on my own, you know, here because it's a national call. We need for recollect, Imran, touch on that again, because then we begin for understand Alpha Khan as to the deceit, the hypocrisy, and not only one way, but this is a clear point. What say you?
The whole reason why they call them honorable, now for make them be honorable in the way they behave. But unfortunately, then they fall way short. The area we me brother talk about the 10 MP then we they remove. The principle was wrong. And according to the constitution, if you pull them people and they will forget a by-election. Did they hold the by-election? Sure. They didn't.
No way.
APC knew that. In principle, they should stand for it. Because, you see, politics of conviction is about what you believe in. You're ready to stand for it, fight for it, and even die for it.
Sure. That's where they
did they fight for it.
I like Iman when Iman get angry, you know,
they did not fight for it. Then what didn't happen? They replace all the people and what they put without by-election. Then one certain constituency, then go do a by-election. They lost them. They hip fed. They lost them. They hip fed. APC accepts all that thing and they. Why? Because the politics not a one of conviction. Then one other thing way so sad. Look like waiting Jibril talk. It talks say with politicians, they immediately they lost power, they add up. When you see they add up, they become very desperate. Any side where they give them Mondo, they're ready for its condo.
Yeah, but again, I'll ask you one question.
I just want for the national premise at the lane. They're ready for its condo. So a gentleman, when a citizen, raised a question like when my brother raised and so. He said, but Sylvia, you know it will be a hard up. What did Sylvia do? Sylvia come publicly, it cause possible Kabo in mama scatteram. This na person when are honorable. This na person when they represent a party. Something like that, she should have either been suspended or expelled from the party. Because that behavior, you supposed to be somebody of a model character. I don't know if you want to agree with me. It can
absolutely.
possible Kabo. This person talk was say he want for be president of that country. They in MP, be MP or be minister.
But
somebody
Imran,
challenge you.
But Imran, this now
Yes.
one puts to you. So
Yes.
another derail your premise. Now an addendum for let you also address. Because yes, we can blame the political party, but let we play the devil's advocate for a minute, yeah, or even less. So the party will not take a position when it begin with the expulsion of parliamentarians then. Very unfair process. And that was the beginning of what we were to see. Okay? The SLPP injunct, I think, 10 APC parliamentarians. The APC injunct a number, I think twice or thrice that number on the same basis on which the SLPP used for injunct the APC parliamentarians. As we speak today, and this is like 7 years ago, the case against APC was heard in weeks, and the parliamentarians were expelled. But yet, the case for APC against the SLPP parliamentarians is yet to be heard. A complete failure of the justice system.
Exactly.
And we understand exactly. But here's the point where I want to make to you, Imran. So yes, we get upset with the party and say on the basis of principle, you should have taken a stand, and they took a stand. But I want to believe, and I put this to you and Gabriel, that the party itself come under pressure because the fact that they could injunct APC parliamentarians and in weeks, the justice system here, the ruling party, their own case against APC and expel the people, but yet could not do the same for APC, where injunct their own people, and that case is yet to be heard, that along the way, APC being get for compromise. I don't know whether you understand what I mean, or do you think that they should have had a different approach because they themselves were under pressure? Remember, not forget, police, I think for the first time went inside the well of parliament.
Inside the well of parliament. We're not supposed to happen.
The Quran and the Bible was stamped upon inside with parliament. All of these were new. So I will let you keep this in the background, you and Gabriel, whilst we make this argument about the APC, but probably are they infer that probably it been difficult, for them hold a position in which been they under pressure and just continue, for doing what they do, where they were being intimidated, threatened, blackmailed, beaten, and we see what happened at party office as well. There was a lot that happened. You're taking it, please.
Where that's happened.
Yeah.
The MPs them and the party secretariat for don't get a meeting, then get a consensus on principle, what in the need for do, and then stick to it. How you go able even maintain that where you get people and where big where got Timbele. Like for instance, where then take a stance, say they're not going to parliament. Mohamed Bangura no come out you go to parliament. What's in the door? Take it and do nothing. Make I give you an example, Naya. APC begat a precedence of old. During Pachaki term. Checking up the take the nonsense then they. Just like waiting, my brother talk on this platform today. He said that Ghana, they're not a waste time for make the discipline. Anybody when a public figure. That's how it was. I remember a cabinet minister during Shaka 70 terms, Sembufona, Honorable Sembufona. Now Lunga Airport, he slapped one policewoman. When he slapped that policewoman there, by the time when they cross the ferry, they can't free to Shekido Sakam. Because that is not a behavior expected of a honorable minister. A woman, when I be woman minister, when I be Mrs. Kalong, he left the man. He go keep Kai. Kai when I be the anti-smuggling head, now CID. When that thing reach to the party take a stand. They suspend the woman. Because that is not the kind of behavior where they expect of a honorable member of parliament. Because when they call them honorable, they get certain standard when they expect of them. When you fall below that standard, you party supposed for take actions where go make people and get confidence in the system. No wonder confidence not in the country, all everywhere. Everybody they do as they like, you know.
Okay.
Because Cheki was able to do that. But now we got Mohamed Bangura. I don't send you a video. I don't send you a video.
Send me a link.
Please, I want that you play that video there.
I just see and now I'm not sure whether I'm able for play, but I go try. You send me a link anyway. And the system what they use is still new to me, so forgive me, but I will see whether I'm able for play. Gabriel. Of course, we don't make the case. We understand, say there are triggers. We all agree why people like it become aggrieved. I think the difference here is we will not agree with now the way how they can go and express their grievance then and you are taking a very strong position based on precedent with other political parties, them, other countries, them, that there is something called anti-party activity. You cannot undermine the welfare, well-being of your party. Your party get millions of followers and subscribers and members, and you get obligation to the state. So you can't just go to trash the party. So you are of the position that if people, and we don't name a few, Dr. Sylvia Blyden, Dr. Alpha Khan, of course, Alpha Khan say don't go, and Iman just add IB Cabo, Victor Fo, and there are many others. Alfred Peter Conte is doing something similar, okay, in which waiting and they do, it appear like say they are aiding. Some of them they do them very cleverly, but it appears as if they are disadvantaging their party at a very critical time. They're not using the internal party mechanism for air and grievance, a case where you don't make strongly. In this instance, if you were in that situation, in that leadership position there, what would you do? What would you advocate for? What do you go suggest?
Yeah, but for me, one thing I want the APC, see APC, one thing where APC they fail for realize is that you can say anything about APC, but it is the party in which it is the next government. Looking at Sierra Leone today, anyhow you turn it, the next government, the next party where they form government would be an APC government. That is just clear. We have not seen any semblance of a third force. Now, what the APC then they fail for realize? This clouds, this sycophants. Like for instance, one day I read somebody they say APC not treat Victor Fo well. Now one platform. Then I ask them, I say, waiting APC do Victor Fo UX. I say now this platform today when I tell you. Because Victor Fo in grievance, he say they're not getting standard bearer. Is that what is meant to be in a party to be standard bearer? Victor Fo rose from the ranks. He was given award commander the highest order of the Rokel by Sheikha Stephen. He was given commander of the order of the Republic by Anes Koroma. He became a vice president. He was the Sierra Leone ambassador to China. He was a member of parliament. This only happened when Victor Fo came under the wings of the APC. When Stratford they overthrew in 1992, where were they? When the junta came? Me have the personal grassfield, as long as Shekano OC look like if you are bedding grown. When Musa they take power, these people are nothing without the political parties. They are nothing at all. So that's why it pains me when the party APC, for instance, I really emphasize in APC because I was shocked when Julius Madabio ignorantly harassed the former president, telling the man that the man for be a statesman, the man for stop for run campaign. But when Victor Fo they campaign for him, he was happy. See how when Victor Fo they file in campaign, there was no problem. He was saying, oh, now you for be a statesman. You're not for the campaign. But APC saw Alpha Khan and Victor Fo. Until these people say they have resigned, APC don't have the clout for dismiss. Just imagine if APC be release a first press conference that the day when Victor Fo enter now that SLPP party and Apoloko, that meeting where they get where Victor, just imagine a former vice president Sidon they tell an opponent say we will be in a power, but they just eat money no matter be on and do well. You cannot
exactly.
You cannot dismiss him.
Yeah, just for the benefit of time, Gabriel. Just for the benefit of time, you are absolutely right, and you're making quite critical points at a point where the party for be not act. So, my question to you before I go to Imran: why is it then the party not be act then? I mean, I can provide probably excuses for them, but you can be ruthless, and you have to be ruthless at some point.
Yeah.
And even when they're not act then, the same thing continue, and probably because they're not being act then, that's why such things continue now. But even now, they cannot even act. Why is it?
I've been there at Johannesburg. I went for a program. I saw CDI Tunis make one statement na radio democracy.
So by the way, we get CDI Tunis, I believe, this weekend, either Friday or Sunday. So yes, guys, keep tuned.
Very good. CDI Tunis said, Dr. Samura Kamar, when me believe, say na him win the last election. I believe it beyond all reasonable doubt. If they announce that result today, Samura Kamara win. But look at this. How Samura Kamara, when court case day 98, the SAPC grassroots rose to the occasion. Samura Kamara's convoy was bigger than the day Nelson Mandela was released from McKinney to Freetown. How comes Dr. Samura Kamara go sit down for a meeting with Madabio without sympathy? Right now, we ask for the results, and we are asking about the results of 2023. Up to today, we don't know the agenda of the meeting between Madabio and Samura Kamara. How can Samura Kamara go to a meeting with the man who steal the election? Today, we don't know that. We don't know that meeting. They will have immediate effect. That you go per meeting with opponents without telling the executive who sent you there. But up to today, we don't know about that meeting.
Okay, I think you made good points. Let me take this to Imran.
A meeting with his opponent.
Yes, thank you very much.
APC will have suspended Dr. Samura Kamara with immediate.
I think a lot of people, Gabriel, I think a lot of people go agree with you there. You sound very disciplined in this forum and this platform, making quite salient points on what should have been done then. We probably for don't avert a lot of things that's happening now. Imran,
yes,
you hear Gabriel making quite, very strong points about Dr. Samura Kamara, about stance that he should have taken, would have taken, but never did, and therefore we don't set the record. You may disagree or agree, but we will let for your view, because that gets something for do in the current state where the party finds itself now with renegades and etc. Rebels, if you like.
The party as a deso, if they not change course, they're not fit for purpose. If you mean I SSF no go, I go. In fact, they tell a lot of people that by now we're supposed to get some kind of interim government. Sierra Leone. SLPP not supposed to be in governance. If they're not they govern, then just the fitty fatter. Then we not get government, neither will not get opposition. But what you would talk about Naya is just simple. We get a culture of bad practices in we politics. And we the people them, they see because of clanism, because of tribalism, because of partyisms, we they choose for set we mock them. When you look at the things that when they happen, you go not for say this behavior is not unique to just APC. Look what happened at Parliament, Parantarawali, the Ebusaka, then punish him. Instead, the man, he don't upgrade himself to a politician. Now, he don't be APC, SLPP, executive. After where he demonstrates short behavior. These are the people who have in politics. This man is a civil servant.
Yeah, just a quick one, Peter Dowda. You know, I know say you're serious about this comment because if you don't change, then you comedian approach them to things. I don't warn you before. This platform is a serious platform, brother. I mean, you get a right for expressive view, but if you where you take seriously, such as the one where you express so, you make yourself a laughing stock. No one believes this because this is just totally untrue, which means that you don't even have a clue, you don't even understand what's in there. How can you, as a serious person, express this? Come on now, brother. Continue, Imran. Sorry about that.
You don't even unbogging me flow.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so tempted,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, because I
then kind people and for just ignore them because
absolutely.
they're not they add value within we try for do for we country.
Yeah.
We get then kind people there, yeah, where they're not they follow procedures, they not respect law, they not they follow constitution. Because they all they do them. All of them they do them. APC do them, SLPP they do them. If we're really serious about this, it is time for us to take a step back and say, this is not what we want for our country. We get for change, we attitude. We get for get a political system in which the people them go get autonomy, the right to choose. Even that one day when people are not get up. They say freedom of speech. If you talk, they're not going to guarantee you freedom. So what do we need for do? I feel to say we get for get new breed into politics. I feel to say we get for excommunicate the entire political class what we get right now. They're not fit for purpose. They are polluted. They totally not meet criteria. They are failures in every aspect, politically, socially, financially, economically, developmentally. They have not achieved anything. When you look at APC, where now then we talk about, where they all get the same virus. What's in the virus? Come na politics for yourself, thief as much as you able. Then when the next party come, you go play ball with them back. You benefit today, you thief back. Then you come back and the other party will come. So what thing they do? Then they run relay and they pass baton to themselves. But what's in the money, with the Sierra Leonean them, we see don't they look them. So
Okay,
man go come out.
Imran, we go come to that where we talk about solution because when they come to that.
So man, they come me brother. So man go come out, he talk for say, hey, we for fast. We allow can fast. Fasting not a fixed political problem. Prayer not a fixed political problem. Political problem needs decision. God don't give we the will for us to do things them for we say. It don't give we that ableness. If Usa you supposed to make a decision, you go sit down, you wait for prayer, or you go fast. It not get for happen. And now they meet the hour with people they hold. Now in get for come out na their aid.
So yes, we come to that because I go like for we'll talk about solution. When I think you the preempt so we go come to that, me brother with yeah. Before we come to that, of course we don't lay the case. We don't say why and what, who that, you know, call few names, and we are absolutely spot on. There's no argument about it. So probably tomorrow we will see some pieces in some newspaper or some social media write-ups where most likely will be about this program here tonight. And the best thing they can do now for write positively in an objective manner, because there's no love lost. Waiting we say there's no point intended other than for just identify within the reality. Okay. But the point here, Imran, again, before we come towards the end, is for ask you, why is it that APC is unable to take action against these renegades, these rebellious children? Yeah. Why is it they are unable to take concrete action, such as within the party in ethos, in principles, in bylaws, etc., call for suspension where people then get involved in anti-party activities? We've seen it, like Mohamed Bangura. I mean, the party say nobody not for going to parliament. He dared the party that sent you to parliament. He dared the party and go. We can understand, say, yes, the ruling party will try for protect you because the enemy of my enemy na me party. But then you, the political party, will get some way send them. I mean, I don't understand. I might be wrong on this, but why do not take action against such an individual or individuals then we seem for the undermine the very things where the party stand for? Why is it, Imran?
You see, politics, it's a tool where you use for improve people in lives. But just like how now a tool for create opportunities, for create a kind of society we're going to be productive and beneficial to all. Likewise, that same tool, they just like NEF, you use them for do domestic chores, or you use NEF for kill person back, depending on Uda and Ide. Waiting we don't do na Sierra Leone, we don't left politics in the hand of people them where they misuse and abuse this wonderful tool. Politics is not a bad thing. It is there to organize the society. It is there to create possibilities and give people them a society where, you know, go facilitate growth in their lives. But now we get them bad actors there. We know them by name and by face. You see, now a club, they are a chosen few, the 2%. And then at the apex of the coon. Now we then at the base. But we then at the base, wait for make this Kunia stable. With a scared for shake them, let them fall off. It don't reach a point now where we get for revolt, what we get for uprise.
So again, Imran, I will take this to Ishmael, and we go counter that points the way you make, because then you're talking about solution, and I'm really interested in solution. In your absence, Mr. Jallo, we talk about why is it that the APC is unable for take action, because we don't agree. Political party then for take action according to the book. Yes, if you look at the bottom scroller screen, you go see we get something that we talk about the code of conduct of a political party, that then forget a clear and enforceable code of conduct defining who their members are, who their leaders are, something about ethics and moral standard, and it for never cover, it should forever and ever cover honesty, integrity, and respect, and there should be non-discriminatory practices in all the areas of a political party, and it will also provide a mechanism for enforced compliance and sanction violations. Now the point is that what we want to make, sanction violations. So when you find members wanting, then your constitution say you can sanction violation, you can take action against violators, and there are many violators within the APC. I know say you don't talk about them in passing and briefly and a little bit, but in your own judgment, Mr. Jallo, why is it the APC is unable for take action against the trespassers there? The people there where they go against the law. You say quite clear things, and I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Like from the very beginning, the Englishman said, "Nipa na the board." Victor Fogos on side, go see don't they begin to go talk about your own party, win a thief, no more being a thief, then as if he not be involved. Yet no action was taken against him by the ACC. And we know these people did not accumulate so much properties them. They began for protect them properties them, and they were only doing this when they were outside of power. Other people and power ambitions now them get and decide for play along with the party, sell their own party them, and etc. But my question here is, Mr. Jallo, why is it the APC appear for be unable for take action, tangible, physical action for deter them people there who are throwing their own party under the bus, who are siding, metaphorically with the enemy? Yeah? Why is it they are unable to take action against them?
Yes, sir. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Hello?
Would they hear you loud and clear? Go on, if you hear you. Okay. I think Mr. Jallo, they have problem with the microphone. No, in microphone.
Okay,
because
okay. I think
it don't come back. It don't come back.
Evaluating the administrative impotency of the APC since 2018. I will agree with Cherno by Africanist Press. We say a belief. Yes, I agree with Africanist Press Chernoba. We say a belief say leaders of the
Okay, Gabriel is having issues with a server. Gabriel is having issues with his server, definitely. So we go allow Imran for continue the conversation when he come in, and Imran can yield the floor back to Ram. Yeah, Imran?
Well, it's just we are in the same place where we did. They're not able to do what they're supposed to do. Then they show clear administrative impotency, as my brother say. Why? Because they not get the principled position where they need for able meets the criteria we go able to serve the people and well. If you go get a political party, they say that they do white paper. Una know the old level una don't dig. The very first thing una for do as a party, now una be there in power, una go get a collective meeting. Una go decide how una go deal with the white paper issue. But you see what happen. By Mahmoud come out, they go pay. If you're not guilty, why you go pay?
And now you want to be president.
Then now you want to be president. Alpha can come out, you go make arrangements.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the normal thing when forbid don't happen, they all forbid don't go engage. They decide, say, do they challenge in a court? We know they take them. But
so
they
yes,
knew
Imran,
they were guilty.
Without cutting you off because Mr. Jallo don't come back, you are absolutely right. That should have been a party position. Yes. They act as a unit, not as individuals. You go on net and go visit yanda. You go meet Ben Kaifala yanda, say, well, I want to sort this thing out. You are this, that. Or, forgive me, this, that, and not get that me also yanda where you want it. Please don't do it and what have you. Then you don't get caught up in the web and then you potentially be blackmailed. And then now they take information and they go to the enemy about your party. But let's go back to Gabriel. Yes, Gabriel, you've been there in full flow when we lost you. Why is it the APC is unable to take action against the rebellious people there?
Yes, the APC, the BO administration used that GTT report and commission of inquiry for cripple the APC. And then even the APC members of parliament under Cherry Coco were compromised. You will sense that the first 5 years, every bill and Africanist press be they present to we evidence. This is one of the first journalists who engage a government for 5 years. They cannot refute its allegations. It show bank accounts, it show meetings,
in black and white
in parliament.
The money trail.
So the APC was compromised.
Yeah.
Black and white.
Yeah.
So APC was bought. APC was compromised. APC was blackmailed. And APC has been blackmailed up to now. That is why Victor Fo, the Commission of Inquiry becomes selective. Alpha Khan, Victor, all those who are for the president, they remove them from the Commission of Inquiry. So behind the scene, APC was already a compromised entity. Yeah. Behind the scene, Yansane and others, we are all, anytime Madabio show the white paper, APC is, APC, that is why APC become.
Yes, what a point. I mean, so sad.
I not cut you, Wado. How you go expect a country for waiting where even the white paper, Sierra Leone spend millions upon millions for that white paper day, they not get no prosecution because the president himself said he not get the testicular fortitude for press on. He say, "May them just pay money back." And the money when they pay,
yeah, absolutely. Because
who side the money go?
Because the intent from the beginning was to use it as a blackmailing weapon. That was
it. Was political,
there was no
not
intent,
yes.
for Guinea, Sierra Leone people.
Not for not for set a deterrent for stop people and for do that action there, but rather than be a political decision he make.
But Imran, Gabriel raised a good point again. Sorry, we in video freeze, but the point where he raised is very significant. So if APC been compromised from that 10 day, which I do believe because there's ample evidence to that effect, so then they get a trail and in follow them to this point today. And if this is the case, and if this is nothing where you subscribe to, it means that the APC party as a party is in deep trouble. Na facade themselves depend, including potentially the leadership, because they are already compromised. So there are factions within the APC party that are fighting among themselves, but they're all compromised to the ruling party.
I not cut you word. Right there, as how you put it, so everybody, even the blind, can see they are compromised. What did we do about it? Because people should have come out and asked them all to resign. Because they have not protected the party. They have not behaved, in a proper way. Then thief money them. And then catch them by the thievery. They're not able to defend themselves. Then sell out the party to the other side. Then they act like for say, then they fight on we behalf. Where all what they do na gimmick. All na gimmick. But we the people them should have gone a step further and say, look, we no go spend money by ina anymore. Una a burden. We want people them where they give we value for money. We don't ask them all for resign and leave. They very pious where it's all the party money. Where they do inquiry, now the APC coffers. Penny no be daily. 30 don't know side money then they go. Now in the chairman right now where they act. And they by the same thing where be they back pantrade. Because this is not a bad thing about Sierra Leone. The things that what they happen, they are not new. You see, salon politicians and they are so complacent that it's not even funny. Why are they say this? They are not sophisticated. And they're so arrogant and so proud that they're not a try for even be waiting and self try for be skillful about it. Then you do angbangba ode because they not say nobody not go do anything. They can get away with murder. Then guy don't thief. By Mahmoud come out, he go pay money. All man know why you go pay money if you not thief. By the fact say you don't go pay that money there, the party for don't suspend you. The party for don't get rid of you. He's still there. Because when you come out to go pay, did you consult your party? Yeah. Are you by yourself? Are you within the party?
Yeah,
the party itself supposed to have done an inquiry against by Mahmoud. And if the money where he really take him, therefore struck him off.
The allegation levied against them. But again, this goes back from the very beginning, Imran. Parliament, the obstruction of Parliament, the injunction of 10 APC parliamentarians and the removal of them waiting happened inside the parliament day itself. The political judge, Adrian Fisher, the division of the APC party led by different people and different factions, say 9 people in the inside parliament, Cheriko Kona, the head of the parliamentary party, Alfred Conte again, you say, can you imagine them balkanize, them compartmentalize, them fragment the All People's Congress with millions of followers and then dictate to them. And the leader finally we get for emerge as the one where they go into elections was a man where been get corruption charge we hang my head. Whether that was true or not, the facts here remain. He had a charge over him, a criminal charge. So then can you recall him anytime and then delay him, wait on TTT, and then decide, say, well, now we don't certify you, we stamp you, go stand election. I mean, did APC see all of this coming, or was there something else happening within that we don't know
to you,
because we come up from the outside?
The things that will happen were not sophisticated. Look at Cherry Coco. Now, Brookfields, a constituency there. He run against Madabio, a relative.
Yeah,
yes.
Cousin.
The people that were in pool, it should have been one of those people. But if you ask yourself, why didn't they remove Cherry Coco? Because he had a plea bargain.
Exactly. And
he had a plea bargain.
I made this point like years ago when this thing just happened. How did this man survive where SLPP been determined that then take the presidency under dubious circumstances, yet then defy the odds in terms of the election calendar, you know, the graphics. In other words, then win the presidency and then APC win the majority in a parliament, but yet the SLPP been determined, say, you cannot have this majority. For some reason, we get for play Didiba and Kotuna down. Cherry Coco survived that. That definitely made him a candidate of suspicion. He couldn't pass the smell test. And then from that point on going forward, we see waiting happen now as he conducts himself inside parliament as inside party, where many things been happening, he remains silent. The voting record, we can look at the parliamentary record and see when he absent, which votes them in do how critical, go back to ECOWAS and the distinction.
And Gambia.
But that was then. This is now. Gabriel, what's the solution?
Yeah. Okay, I said this. Sorry, this network not try for me. Really,
that's all right, bro.
The solution here is that APC need for reform. APC need for acts. Very, very pertinent questions. I mean, from question and they will me still later wonder. Me who says you don't answer. I am still wondering how comes that. Yeah.
Okay, internet still leaky. Okay.
Then they fly people in New York with Salon money for this case against Dr. Samura Kamar. Exactly. How come out of the election? This case after President Bio and then say and Samura Kamara meets. How come Fisher in case just die like that? What happened? What really happened? That case,
the case still, they did reach a compromise. The interesting thing here is the case not died, the case still pending, but it pending based on the suspect, based on in behavior. If he decides for become recalcitrant, for become rebellious, for become challenging, then
then activate the case. Then they use the case for regulate the man. So now,
some conclusion was Dr. Samura Kamara was on this basis. Mind you, Dr. Samura Kamara, he supporters them before I begin blame me. Just on this basis of this conversation, he wasn't the ideal candidate because he was compromised already. That Madabio can make a case against him any day.
Yes.
It was a threat.
So, Sir Prince,
now that
I am not
Madabio not direct in anger at Dr. Samura Kamara.
Yes.
Instead,
me I say today APC need
Koroma. Now in your man very resentful towards that big man will not behave like big man and not tell that to Samura we pose a threat to run for unseat him, but yet now the guy beyond the scene. But that's an argument for another day. Continue, please, and let give Imran chance.
Yeah, so what APC need for do now? What APC need for do now? The APC need a reset.
APC needs to return to its core values. APC needs to first of all, but I'm even afraid because this executive
Where?
don't get clout. This new executive, I don't know stem and time they expire.
Mr. Gabriel, who said they get core value? They don't get core value. They don't get nothing what they stand for.
Yeah, this party, this new executive, I don't know stem the time they come. What this new executive time come on? The next one they will
pull their commodity. Let them pull their commodity. If somebody you give somebody work, you know they meet criteria, you they pull and commodity. They have to go.
Until the election. Until the time they don't before.
I let you elect somebody. If you know they meet criteria, it should go. They should sack them.
Yes.
The guy then fail. Tell me true, with your own sense, from where then people are and take that position and they tell me what thing they don't win for APC, what thing they don't achieve. You remember where they go na binti money. Some of the things they wouldn't pull, they say. Now for men, go pay them back their money, let them go to parliament. That's only what they're interested in. Then the other thing is, all the big man them wouldn't get case man and let them drop the cases. I know you read and talk, say the people that would don't kill, let them pay them people and benefits. I know you read and talk, say the one that would don't lost them job them, let them reinstate them job them. I not see nothing there for the people. Everything where I see on the agreement. Now something where me man look at no more. Go let go look at now something for the politicians.
Sure, that agreement of national unity not factor the people, only them.
No, it's never the people. It's always them.
Agreement of national unity now how they forgive them backlog payment, how they for free some of them brother them now prison. Just imagine these people went for a meeting for an agreement. They not even say this election. Now we investigate this election. They want the very election, they're not even investigate them. So APC needs to bring people in way respect the party in core value. Because they are the party in waiting, they are the government in waiting. They are the government in waiting.
You know, APC make mistake? Now the financing system. You see, Nade and Eskroma able for indoctrinate them. Because you know, say APC then finance if they come from private people then.
Okay.
And nobody come from one source. At Aneskroma a term, now him now be the main sponsor. If you notice, even when Samura became the head, he was paralyzed from the neck, take hand on. If you notice all the meeting them, now McKinney they go, why McKinney? He's not the leader anymore. I don't know if it makes sense. What thing they say to you? All the decisions that they make now, McKinney, even in your running mates, not to him pick him. Mohamed Bangura, not to him pick him. In fact, a lot of APC people are not be want Mohamed Bangura there anymore. Now, and Koromana impose them. That Bobo will join Mohamed Bangura for go back to Parliament. Thompson.
Yeah, sure.
Now, and Koroma, he weft, he paddy his schoolmate. Now, he picking that one day. So, this patrimony and patronage and sababu business where they don't create a two-tier system in the country. And at this now not damage the country. And now in the affect all the party them. When some man they talk say a third force, we already have a third force. 1991 constitution give we multi-party system. Waiting with a focus bar, we get third force, we get fourth force, we get fifth force, we get sixth force, 10, 17 party. Now we voting habits now we get for change. And we got to encourage you people and let them forget about party addiction. Because our people are addicted with these two parties. When they feel to say there is no life after APC and SLPP. You see, if they not give them people a bloody nose, get a party where go come, where go realize for say, they kicked those ones out and put us in. We have to watch our backs. Then you go find out for say that the only thing I know we go make them they recalibrate. Then change their ways. But as it is, these people don't care.
So the question will be around how can this be done? Agladi, because all you talk, which is good, you're inching toward a solution. But how do we carry out the solution? Conscientizing the how? Please, you know, yeah. Because this is the existing structure.
Sierra Leone and we all all of us get to take responsibility for the demise of the country. We all participated, either directly or indirectly.
So that's true, but person like you, we're conscious. Not everybody conscious, by the way. And the point where they make is very, very good point. But not everybody conscious. So sometimes the burden of conscientization can lie on the shoulders of those who are already conscientized, the one that we get a conscientized mind, such as what you're doing. The idea, or what they try for propagate here, is how do you get this message out for try for conscientize the minds of the unconscious, so that then to become level with you and understand, say, there's more in this for us, and this system can be changed, and now we responsible. How? Because now the missing elements than in your opinion.
Now for educate the people, for let them change their mentality, because the mentality as it is so right now, it very much day in the clan, the clan drive, party, addiction. They're so addicted to party. We get that is political tribalism. Then we get linguistic tribalism. Then we get clanism. Then we get regionalism. We get to go away from them, because as I say, at the people they talk about a third force. We already have a third force.
So we get for go away from all of these things then where you name. The question is how people don't know this. So you will know this when they try for conscientize the minds of the unconscious. How do we go about it? You don't identify the
now that's make a great man when a Pan-African is Samura Machel, he say for build a nation, you get for kill tribe. We get for kill tribe. We get for kill patrimony. We get for kill patronages. We get for kill this goat sculpture where one person hold Kasada leaf, all manfala, this dog sculpture. Because this is what is happening. For let we change that, we forget people and for understand, say, religion and politics not a mix. Because you get people that when they come out, the politician and he always talk that. Now God na they give power. Now God na vote. If now God give power, why not people and they go vote? We have to let people know that God has nothing to do with politics. God don't make we, he don't give we dominion on this earth. He don't give we 5 senses for how we use them for make decisions. If you go believe in a democracy, you say now God na they give power, then why would they go vote?
But why you equally get for understand. I mean, I want to take this to Gabriel, but you equally get for understand. I mean, you're making great points, but what you have to try for drive towards is how do we bring along people for let them understand all of this. We can't continue for blame them, because even the biblical side where you just quote, during biblical times, there were people who got left behind. We can use, for example, the parable of the sower. When the sower been sowing seeds, some of the seeds, a very good analogy, fall on good soil, germinated soil, or then germinate, then grow, then, flourish. Others fell by the wayside. And, we can use that analogy there for applying to waiting you say. So with duty here is how to bring almost everybody along. And not everybody get for come along, by the way, but very many as much as we can bring, because some will not get the message. And you get for be ruthless. You get for left them for perish. Because for let the nation succeed, the tribe continue, and the late Samura Machel, the revolutionary leader of Mozambique, the tribe has to die. Gabriel, we talk about solution to these problems. So I wonder whether you can provide solutions for we. Imran is providing the solutions. He's spot on. I am still engaging him on the basis of how do we get a message to the unconscious. Some minds are conscious. Your mind is conscious, Imran's mind is conscious, but there are many. And I just use the analogy of the sower, not the Bible, because Imran decided for the biblical. So we talk about the parable of the sower. Sowing the seeds, some of the seeds fell on soil, good soil, so then germinates, then grow. Others fell on dead soil, then die. So not everybody get for come along. So solutions to the problems then we did inside so. Not on the general side, you can talk about the general side, but remember, I say the topic matter is the All People's Congress and the rebellious element then within. I to get rid of them, because we get a duopoly in the country. It's either red, green or red.
I believe that the What in APC need for do now? Because we then at the wilderness with a lament because we know say
we become biblical now.
come what may, they will form the next government. But Sierra Leoneans will not just sit and say, because of the incompetence of the Bureau administration, APC, you can sit down. I think the first thing where the APC need to do for handle now is how for reconcile the party. The bones are dry. The division is deep. The grassroots is disillusion. And especially when we come in the era of the blogging, these days of blogging, all the camp get the bloggers. All man they pitch you. Even like we insignificant people like we people are not begin call me from places and say, bro, we don't see you know they do on social media. We need for let you come over. So it's like even we the people nobody full people like we say. So you for know now waiting there happen at the political space. Yeah. But then for realize say this not the party where a trade unionist take from nowhere and make one of the strongest political party in Africa, in sub-Saharan Africa. So the ball then at the court, then gets the human resource. APC, there's no lack of human resource. Now, we also need to know that wounded palm tree, that bleeding palm tree, not get intention for the APC unified. They have plundered the natural resources. They know say the only party where them for broke down the non-done C4C, the non-done NGC, the party now with them for neutralize now the hot burning sun. So now I make what we go on some of the APC platform where they tell them the Samura camp now, the Cherry Coco Campo, and the executive. Now them get the problem. This executive name. Now this executive, now them for remain neutral. The executive not for take side. Because every delegate gets one vote. Not try for influence the delegates by bringing tyrannical clauses in the constitution. You don't make even the opponent know saying one man in the not target people. Left and open. Let the man go lost na the pools. Then when he lost na the pool, when you want rebelling, people will say, but yourself, we see you now lost, you lost. But not create an avenue of dissent. So the thing now what APC need for do now than ever is how to reconcile the party and knowing what is at stake. The blood of Evangelist Samson will not forgive them. The blood of people today what they don't kill. Transfuse people then some people are still in a Pandemba road where they don't even try them yet because of this tyrannical democracy, this repressive democracy. So all we need for talk to the APC, I tell somebody ask me in Ghana, I say, wait to you know APC. I say me not to SLPP, me not to APC. But if you put SLPP and APC, I take APC. I say if you put any other party, when me and Mohamed Kamarimba talk, just imagine Mohamed Kamarimba say, my brother, me will run election as alone, will take me money in America. They tell you for true. If you're not a green or red, with people then don't decide. Some people then they read newspaper, then they wait for the time, then they go vote for SLP or they vote for APC. In that case, the APC people all they see we. Now that will last program and no say some people in the watch we has received some message. I say so people in the watch we. I received some text message say they make sense. So we don't know why APC people in the watch on a program because on the points they want to be make. So do you of una they watch we? Una wording at the APC executive. We know say for the last 7 years, don't use a blackmail for regulate una. They get cases against una. They all them. Then anytime you want Allah, then call you on the phone. Now the case down there. But that's not for make you sell out. Sierra Leone, they're in worst condition today than any ever. Both morally, today, since Sheikh Stephen in time, now teacher they close school so now the country.
Now school na close so. Where we get a president where we don't try. We say you want rebrand the country. Now the rebranding this. The rebranding now. Pikin and go na school. The rebranding now. Cocaine don't take over the country. The rebranding now. Repression, suppression don't take over the country. So the All People Congress, we will beg una. Whatever it takes. Una don't make una mistakes. Una sin them too much. Chernobyl say una connive with the SLPP. They say Chernobyl believe say all what they happen so now something una arrange behind the scene. Una prove people are wrong. Una come out in defense of the people. Democracy is about the people. It was when the children of Israel, that day the children of Israel say, God not rule we again. Now God say, hey, now me not be una president or the prophet and the minister. They say we don't want theocracy. God give you your own king. Now God give them King Saul. From that day, they God not elect for nobody. We know, I know why there is somebody in that God. No.
Now God they keep out. It is so crazy.
God we don't give man the right for choosing. Now man self tell God say give we allow we for choose we own leader. So do you the APC, all the one that I don't hear news say some of the one can visit Ghana. I get three program now where they say me for NCD program them. We they look for them. We they listing them. So do you what do me believe now is like reconcile the party and abandon all grievances. Then the executive not for take side, allow the delegates for elect who they want because Sierra Leone need you and the country is at a crossroad.
Imran,
the network just
waiting.
I mean, sorry.
Waiting go help na this if they really need for fix the country. You see, Sierra Leone don't go through trauma, that war, and the worst trauma after the war, na poverty. Any sideway poverty plenty, crime rates they go up, drug abuse they go up. You know, we have to look at the situation there, and for deal with these issues, we get for decentralize. Sierra Leone, everything centralized. The government centralized, the party they centralized. The party then for go back, all the party them. They forget local constituency office, whether they self-regulate. Every party constituency for pick the young people them. Not a free town for pick for people within a Cambia. Cambia people and forget the young party organized by themselves, then choose who that they want. So you go find out for say where all the entities them organize themselves based on their own local principles. You go find out for say things will begin to improve. But the first person way for start for decentralized now the government. And also for pull all the paramount chief and common parliament. They're not supposed for day. Now they only create serious imbalance because these are traditional leaders. They get a lot of moral obligations told and chiefdom. When they don't put them by politics, they're not interested in the chiefdom anymore. And you see, politics, it begins from the grassroots. And how they start from the grassroots? Now from the cell groups them, the constituency groups them. Now this country, where they so? Ask that man, every constituency gets their office, and at their office, they get the leader then when they decide, even if the MP misbehave,
the municipal
like Mohamed Bangura where they waiting so he constituency get the power for withdraw. So we don't want this man. And if they say they don't want
hang on, Imran. Yes. Imran, hang on. From waiting at the understanding again, I stand to be corrected. That sort of arrangement they been not changed some time ago. You know where we been come up?
Yeah.
Constituency wise, and people the way they go stand for the honorable MP for their constituency then come as a direct result or consequence of the constituency that they come up. In other words, now the people and they choose them. Right now, the party they give symbol to who they want for give. So a candidate not necessarily even need for common at the constituency.
Now the problem. Part of the problem. Now you see. So therefore decentralize. Therefore allow every party constituency for run itself and make decisions them where suit them. So you go find out for say there will be balance of power. But this business where all the imposition they come up from the center, that is the men with black suits makes the decision and impose them on the people. In a democracy, the people them get for them at the center. The people are not at the center anymore. The people have been pushed in the fringes. So bring them, come back to the center. Give them people ahead and constituency back to them. Make them decide, like for instance, I make for understand, say, who say me come out? The person where the people are not even sabi and locally.
Absolutely, and that's the point.
And the person, the daddy, not even come out to the place.
So you see the people and then get less say inside who that they can
represent them.
Their interest. He may not even understand the constituency, the problem. Yet the party award symbol to them. But again, even with them reach like how Mohamed Bangura defy in own party, yet still the symbol cannot be withdrawn, it cannot be recalled. I mean, there's something really fundamentally flawed.
Yeah, then get it right.
Fundamentally wrong.
In a proportional representation, they're supposed to catch and move them, put the person where they next to her. That's what it implies, proportional representation.
Yeah, therefore, if you recall again, you go remember say the rogue Speaker of the House, who was elected in a rogue fashion, former Speaker Abbas Bundu, immediately come to the rescue of Mohamed Bangura, rendering APC impotent for take action against the young parliamentarian.
But so APC, the recklessness.
The system
because right now, the who say that Ayeri and Sane they talk with me on yes.
They will have worked out.
He said, you know what he has say a few days ago?
No.
He said they don't go make a committee of 30 people. And that committee they only give APC 3 people. But when they go to the tripartite, APC get 7, then get 7. So how comes now for can implement? SLPP don't choose 30 people, but the 30 people then choose 3 APC, and the 3 APC will then choose, not even APC choose them. Now SLPP choose the mayor of Makeni, the mayor of Freetown, and Mohamed Bangura. Then the chairman of the party can't team up the talk say, well, when they go to international community, what's the international community get for do with that?
Well, exactly, that's a good point, and I want to take this.
You get PPRC. The man for the tell we for say, if una one for do this way.
The PPRC itself, Imran, the reason
I come, please, this is really serious.
Okay.
Now they demand for us say, look, the reason why we go back in the parliament, now based on certain principles, and at this time one of them will not the breach so. If una say una they give with 3, it not be 15-15, would they withdraw with people and back in the parliament from parliament? You understand? That's what you need to do. That should say you get the blockers for team up and act as a leader. What they say you're not a leader. Not to just come say you're not a leader.
Now, if you ask me for spell blockers now, you know when you expel
you
just they call it.
You are there. You are there to make decisions. You are there to solve problems. The man you get a problem before you. Wait for profound solutions. How to deal with it. If you don't even call lawyers, then consult lawyers already tell them, say, look, we are going to court. And we'll go to PPRC. We are not
but of course, but if we believe in all which we don't say in this program, say the entire system is rigged and compromised.
Yes.
We just done the history.
Yes, sure.
The anatomy of the political system of the country.
Yeah.
So therefore, how can that work? So you see, we are moaning about something where we need to provide a solution to. They ask them.
I want for what Mr. Gabriel go say about this.
But let me come to Gabriel.
Please, me brother. I want for you own side. What do you think for that?
So this program need for end. So we are rolling towards the end of this program. Very interesting program.
Yeah,
This
I
is
want
not the
Mr. Jibril,
last.
please. I want Mr. Jibril talk on this party. Yansane,
Yeah, we will give him the chance. Just
do
give
ya,
me
Papa?
give me Lily
I
break
really want
for
for you side. Make you say put you on, oil pan this thing.
Okay, let's respect the view of the other panelists and see waiting in one for you from the other panelists regarding the subject matter of Yansane and others. Gabriel.
Yeah. So I want for the Mr. Yansane know that when the late Edson Arantes Nascimento Pele, when he played in last World Cup, by then he been still get strength for play, but he said something we touch the president. He said the last World Cup where he win, he said he see young talents than they will make he believe say a need for hanging boots. Payansane don't exist in relevance. Payansane then the need for DPN at the back seat they advise. Payansane don't be ambassador na Ghana. Payansane don't play a role for the country and for APC.
And bad one too, not a good one.
And in age now, most of the thing they do, it is taint in legacy.
You not get legacy. I don't get legacy.
It is taint.
Well, the legacy can be negative, but I mean,
yes,
negative one.
It live after you. The good is often interred with the bones.
And the crop of leaders that were there around them. Ebo, Emmanuel Macron in France on a youth. What he make you want did all the time, Papa? Now you no more did they. You want you know other Gaddafi. Man.
That's so good points. Now you strike up so again. We're good for another program.
Then again.
These are the old guards. They refuse.
Madam Sylvia Blyden, and Haji Chijan Kaba of blessed memory, give you the order of Rokel, the two way they brag about. And you now one of the young at young age, Sierra Leonean then admire you both home and abroad. But my sister, for you, Sylvia Blyden, for the engaged Adebayo and for the cost mamikos. Me when I can hear Sylvia Blyden in audio them, I not can believe saying as Sylvia. Now we use Sylvia they talk so. Mama, anytime we see this video, people then go they push you. Then one they wouldn't have power. Then time don't done. What they not go there again? How you go manage another country? Victor Fo, old man, from your days in Afrobe College, the party will protect you. The party will give you prominence. Now the party will you sit on a public. You say, una be just the thief. Now the legacy you want left for your grand picking them, Mr. Alpha Khan. Now you know the lead advocates for PR system. We don't want time. We don't need you lecture. Una just pack and go. Because tomorrow, the political science department na Afrobe College, they will remember una. Because tomorrow, if today we get Nelson Mandela in streets na Ghana, Asia na Uganda, and not buy a move, it stand for a value. It map for something. But if una wait, what's una day now? Doctor Daddy Logo say you there under tomorrow you dey so. Una one low the member una for le una one low una the member una people we no get values and principle. Mohammed Bangura, you come and form your party. You take your party and submerge under APC. The APC will put you outside you did today. The APC say we know the go na parliament. Mohammed Bangura, you know be they feel awkward when they fall a mother in America. We are you normal. But we they tell una say time don't una go give account. As we talk na then social media platform here, we will not get nothing for lose. We una pay we. Me as you don't buy my own data for no more talk to Sierra Leone. And the APC as a party, we know Sauna Komo. We know why after 18 years after 1992, West Plaza removed una, Sierra Leone and give a mandate again. And Sierra Leone and then now, they are at the crossroad. They don't know where to go. And we not give them that direction. Dr. Samura Kamar, that election, if they open the real result, now you win. Padu ya team up one place. Sierra Leone need a change. Sierra Leone are not ready to get a smuggled third term of the SLPP. But they don't just give the power. Who na scatter so. Samsumana, you don't show we say you're not able to do nothing beyond APC. Where the threatening for take them to court. Members say if you not win election with them, you know to nobody. Una all come together. Una settle the differences. Then una make Salone proud again. Una borrow, una lend from Donald Trump. Make Salone proud, great again. Massa, not to Magao, this is not Massa. Make Salone great again.
Okay.
Thank you very much, and God bless you now.
Very good point there. Many thanks for that, Gabriel. So, Fambulen, just a quick reminder as we wrap up the final segment of the show. A brilliant show, 2 brilliant guests, co-hosts, and I have no doubt that the show will do well. And there's more of this to come, by the way. There's so much more of this to come. Because what we are speaking to Salone, Sierra Leoneans then, on the real issues which are germane to the very roots of we country. Once again, this is the TNN podcast. Today is the 10th of September, 2025.
Yeah, before you roll the credit, we are all looking send on a comment. Trust me, we respect on a view. I see the comment session the other day. They say me na Imran na Samura Kamara me na Cherry Kuku. Me are not getting no politician na Salona Beguna. But we respect on a view. We respect on a view, yeah.
But anyway, that's what in the platform call for, and just like the man say, and we all three within we express the same sentiment to respect on our views. The only thing where we call for, now we are very interactive. We show on our views them, despite them running contrary to what any one of us stands for. But the idea is this view should be expressed in a respected fashion. Just like how we go expect you, that's what we say we expect you for respect us. So yes, you can be critical. There's nothing wrong with that. There are many critical comments about, both panelists, especially Imran. There are many love comments, here for Imran. And there are many also, like somebody say, Imran in views don't begin to evolve. I like the comments, though.
I saw that.
I really do like that. And there are many of them kindly. But anyway, going forward, ladies and gentlemen, this is not the TNN podcast. Today, is the 10th of September, 2025. We talk about the All People's Congress, why they appear for be spineless in taking action, concrete action, on something which can be determined as anti-party activity, where most parties, them globally, then go suspend. Tony Blair and I suspend George Galloway from the Labour Party, a party where George Galloway joined, I think, from the age of 14. Yeah. And serve parliament consecutive terms, I think 7 or 8 terms, and suspend them because of certain things the way they do. The Labour consider them for be anti-party activity, and many other people along the way. We can give you examples then. But then when it comes to the APC appear for be spineless. But we've done all the talking around that with a great panel. We first of all examine whether there are triggers. So some of the things that people they do towards the party, why do they do it? Do they have grounds? And I think we establish grounds, say, yes, they do. They feel aggrieved. And when person feel aggrieved, if we express that, the question here is how they express them. Taking your own party, throwing all under the bus, they align yourself with somebody we not like the party, we diametrically opposed to the party. So now then thing and I would only say, and I think say would all make a very, very good case. But like every good thing must come to an end. But before it come to the end, we must put the icing on top the cake. So therefore, I go give Imran the honors for go first, and Gabriel will wrap up this brilliant show. Imran, with all what we don't talk,
yes.
yeah,
If
I
I'm
just welcome up.
Yeah.
I'd expect you now, for just close this program with what we say and probably again one final solution, but it doesn't end there. Fambulem, we get CDI tunes they come pretty soon. We get Dr. Richard Conte they come. I mean, there's going to be a host of interviews. We avoid interviews for quite a period of time and decide for just go monologue for talk directly to the people then. And when I also get for members, say the two other participants in this program, they have a regular show on this platform. Imagine these two people, they're au fait, they're aware about what the issues are, and they can talk about them all day long. So members say they get shows on this platform. So keep it known, and I will put them up pretty soon. So Imran, wrap the show off for us, please.
Famulem na we come now we they go, but before they go, I want to talk to every Sierra Leonean. Say Sierra Leone now we mama land, now they didn't plant we all neighbor. We get for be sensitive to issues then when they deal with the country. This unconcerned mentality where we get not only business, we get for put them behind we. And begin to take Sierra Leone as the country where they exalt, the country where we idolize, the country where we appreciate. And for do that, we get for begin, they defend what is right and condemn what's wrong. Because right now, as a law, what's don't they happen? People they defend other than like.
Well, you can go people, you can sound like the former police boss. People that don't get money now.
Then they defend other than like, then they defend them paddy, then they defend them fumble, then they defend other than they benefit from. They don't defend the truth anymore. And the truth will all for team up by. So I want to give you food for thought. I will give you certain words, them adages them before I go. One, I'd rather be disappointed by the truth than satisfied with a lie. The other one, it's better to disappoint with the truth than please with a lie. The other one, if the word does not add up, it is usually because the truth was not included in the equation. Then a lie repeated many times does not change the truth. And at the end part, we all don't talk and say something is wrong. We all know say something is wrong. But knowing gets for be followed by doing. If we don't know say nothing wrong, faith is dead without action. We get for begin to consider say, if we talk the talk, we get for walk the walk. But not so we no more come Sierra Leone. We all come Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone should be our all interest. And how we go do them? We for begin the task we say. Say the road where we don't go for the last 64 years. We know they reach your destination. No. The cough them too plenty. Why? Because now hustler that we put in the place. Then they run Okada over we aid. As they reach them a lighting, they eat wood for that girlfriend. As they reach and they say a lighting, then go eat cookery. They don't care if the passenger they're angry or not. They reach the other girlfriend in house, then break, then go inside room, then lock, then come out. They are just them belt. How long we go to police bow? Una love we self shame. Bolo Guinea. I remember when I be a small boy, we they go to the border. Any church, we they laugh. Any church, they say wool, wool. Wool, they call it wool, wool, wool. That is thousands upon thousands. Now, Guinea don't come up on 1,000. We they per million. Any church in a million. Why? Because the people that we get, not to political managers, not political damagers, not to financial managers, not financial damagers, not to economic managers, now economic damagers. Then they damage the country, then we see don't they look them. Boy, una we grab. Now make Limba man they say Monday day or they not day. Let we know. Let man them wear them because it's let woman them tie them oja. Una fix una kotoku, let we team up and hold them people they are accountable for their actions. God not get for do and for will. God don't give we the right to choose. What they call autonomy. God don't give we free will for let we decide what we want. But if God don't say let we decide what we want, we sit down back other people and they spoil the environment. With a smelly poo, we know. Before we take the action what we need for stop the stench. With a complaint, they call it international community. Their interest, not so we interest so. Waitman are the biggest Jaffa. If Waitman they help anybody, they don't go help Gaza. Because Gaza get more problem past we. They don't kill past 70,000 people. International community. They're not bored. So not so we where they just don't kill a couple of hundreds. Then they can't come board. Their interest is not our interest. When I come up here in international community, now we focus on we problem. Now we wear we shoes. Now we for no side they born we. Now we for decide when to take our shoes off. We know the way the international community can't say we went for take our shoes off. Do you hear me, people? Them? This talk where are the talk? And once that we forget about tribe, now we focus on nation building. We don't depend on tribalism too long. When the man talk, he say Moale Lemia. When the man talk, Sas Rama. So when they sing that song, then say, the man na a depiction of waiting is Sierra Leone leg. Not so many they support to it just tells Salone people and say tribalism at the order of the day. Creole man they make sure feel say we the upline. Mende man they call Timni man and Kenya Musia. Timni man they call the Mende man de Arata. This is all prejudicial and it's not good. It's not good for nation building. Let we come out now, we cocoon them. Let we come out now, we little corner them. Let we all bring waiting we get, whatever relish show we get. Like Mr. Gibril don't bring his own. Mr. Kroma don't bring his own. Me don't bring me own. If you bring your bass, then they bring pepper, then they bring salt, then they bring meat, then they bring rice, then they bring pamai. Guess what? If we work together, we go end up for make a delightful one pot where we all go eat and enjoy. So Fambulem na the word that. What happened?
Only hear you.
Oh yeah, sorry. I mean, I've been I've been mute. I just want to say thank you to Ishmael, not Ishmael, rather Imran. Una forgive me. Una all two name
you see, this short say where Gabriel don't come. You don't let him pass me. You see,
jealous. You don't begin jealous.
That is well with politics. That is well with politics. So you don't let me all for the new.
This one I don't say you get for call me and query me, but watch out the rap about. So right now we get the young brother, the up and coming budding star.
This man grounded.
Who is going to wrap up this program for
I am so in love with him than you. And I'm so proud of him. And believe you me, whenever I see new faces, I feel so happy. It shows say the medicine don't begin walk. One of the young one and don't begin to come, they take the seat. You know, it is very good. It's a very good feeling. Thank you, my brother.
All right. So once again, thank you very much. But Fambulem, just before I yield the floor to Gabriel for wrap this very brilliant show that I believe we've had, and we can see from the conversations we get, I encourage Fambulem, please, una continue for, regardless of how contentious your position be, please feel free for type them out. We go around. All we ask for is just mutual respect. We respect you, it's reciprocal, and you self-respect we. But yes, condemnation, criticism is welcome. Secondly, you can't have thousands of viewers and then you get 50 messages or 50 likes or 100 likes. No, but Salon people they will not begin for utilize this. The other people they do this, the Ghanaians, the Nigerians, and then get the numbers. So if not 1,000 people they watch we, 2,000 people they watch we, but at least we don't get 1,000 likes, bro. Just click that button.
Especially now when we get a young man where it be fresh like vegetables, young crispy vegetables.
We're gonna begin spray with olive oil.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. So on a more serious note, una utilize these icons, them please. Yeah. Una help the algorithm for grow. Because the more una like the videos the way we do, we're not necessarily say for like away, no like more. No, not so that's what they ask for. But if you go get for contributing, we ask you to do, you get video where you get 5,000 views, 2,000, 10,000. How you go get 150 likes? Something not just compatible, or una can just forget just the watch. So me personally, the appeal to una, please try for utilize that, because when you utilize that and we get the numbers the day, it they make, even if the president we want for invite, then go look with channel and say, eh, then people and they get viewership and then acknowledgement with that thumbs up sign. So it's absolutely necessary. Law will left by that, and I know they accuse anybody of doing by that. Secondly, we try for build the platform, because we haven't done that for a while. The subscribership. This now another phase of it. We want to grow the subscribership. We bust into the scene, we grow, but then we neglect that part there. But now we want for grow them. So if you already subscribe, we ask you, please ask a family or a friend and a friend of a friend to subscribe to the platform, please. This is something I ask of you from the depth of my heart. One of my very good sisters, Sister Memuna Barry, she's been a fantastic supporter of this platform, along with many people. But Sister Memuna Barry has gone the extra mile. She used to give stars to this platform where they help for generate really change, because for sustain the platform, of course, it costs change. But this is not the issue tonight. Mr. Gabriel Ishmael Jallo, will you wrap up the show for us, please?
Yeah, I will use this moment for telling all thank you for joining this. We know, say right after we done this now, I tell some people will come, because the last program, when I see the view, I say wow. And we want to say all this would do for Mama Salon, because some of we within we tour the West African country, we see what's in the happen in our country. Then we want for that to be replicated to our country. We know they attack anybody here with views here, now for make less alone go before. And this platform will come again to evaluate the SLPP and the BO4 stamp. We evaluate the salon music industry. We evaluate the Sierra Leone tribal leaders. We evaluate how they call it, free education, quality education. So boku thing. So no wait, don't be left out. Just subscribe now, because you see, you don't want to miss the menu, because things are about to happen in this platform. So it's a privilege for me and for joining me. See, when I be see Mr. Imran, we had and other places, trust me, I was like, when will I talk to this man? I know nothing. I want humble man where and Mr. Prince, and I'm just too glad for the way. So we will come again with another very, very classic. And so as you hear the announcement from the CEO, we'll get CDI Tunis, and we'll try to get a very, very balanced program where we will hear from them. We just give you opinion, but we will bring people and I have follow sit down with them. We talk to them. We ventilate their mind, so that the next election, when you go vote, you need to vote as Mr. Imran said, not because of your tribe, not because of your religion or your region. It's because of one constituency called Sierra Leone. Thank you very much, and good night.
Wow. Well said. So, Fambulem, I'm not going to hold you again much longer, because I think it's already said. Very interesting conversation tonight, and this will go a long way. But there's more to come, just like how the man will wrap up the program say. And we'll not forget, I do a special on gerrymandering and boundary business. Me and Imran will not do them, but I get a solo coming up on that. You know, the PR system and etc., how people they want to bypass the normal system, you know, in terms of the 10-year censorship, because they want to bring PR system because it will advantage them. And now they talk about power sharing. APC don't kapu a word, not kapu sense, and begin make big issue, you know, out of them. I mean, APC has to stop. I mean, some elements of the APC, the need for, you cannot stop this because it's making a mockery of the party. And this party is huge. It's a rich history, rich legacy. So that needs to stop. There's also another program that I'll be doing. It just don't slip me mind, but we'll get a couple of interviews, and these same people then will participate in the interview. And once we get them, people and they for come and so we can do the interview. Fambulem, every good thing must come to an end. And on behalf of the TNN TV podcast, Imran Ture, Ishmael Gabriel Jallo, Prince Emil Kroma, they say goodbye for now. Thank you so much.
Yeah.